Hi, John Lagadakis here at Funded Study. Today I'm with Michaela Knoth, our Enrolments Manager here at Funded Study, to talk to her a bit about her journey with Funded Study, but also with her own career. So it's great to be with you, Michaela. Thanks for taking the time to do this little interview.
Likewise, John.
Yeah. So, Michaela, tell us a bit about yourself, how you started with Funded Study.
Well, I actually started as a career consultant, and on that journey I decided that I would go back to study while I was being a career consultant, and I really wanted to do a Diploma of Counselling, and the reason that I wanted to do that was I love helping people, and I've had experience before as a holistic counsellor, and I wanted to improve my skills and add resources to that as well. But I found along the way the benefits of that was just amazing. The part of the course was learning about communication skills, and through that I just grew tremendously as far as how I interacted and communicated with people as a career consultant. And I found that that just boosted my career, and to the point where now I'm actually the Enrolments Manager. And I wasn't expecting that, actually. I was my plan B was to actually build a counselling service online. And it still may be down the track, but for now I'm enjoying my role as a enrolment officer very much, because I do a lot of consultancy work with students and career consultants, and really enjoy that.
Yeah, definitely. And I know we were talking about this before, how it's very common for people that when they're starting out, whether they're doing diploma or university, as they're doing the course or even after they graduate, they find that the path that they thought they were going to be taking might take a turn, and they might. But the fact that they're actually putting in that commitment to do a course, that puts them in a frame of mind where they want to achieve more and do better, and and also they're more recruitable, like they're more attractive to potential employers, and they end up getting into careers that maybe they thought they never would, or they didn't imagine that they would get into. So it's a great thing when you take the initiative and you start doing a course and you look to improve yourself. It's you never know what's going to happen. Great things can happen.
Absolutely, and in fact, the course itself now, I use that every day of my life, just conversing with anybody, and that's what's so fascinating as a consultant. Just being able to sometimes draw out information from people about what they want in life, or just things like that. Really interesting, and
Yes, and Michaela, what we find is that a lot of people, when they go to do a course like a diploma, they might be working, or they might be concerned because if they start doing their course, if they do get a job, in the meantime, while they're in the course, they're not going to be able to complete their course. But that's not the case, is it, with the diplomas that we offer at Funded Study?
Oh, absolutely not. Even though it's still classified as a full-time course, we're looking at 15 to 20 hours commitment for the week. But I was actually not only holding a full-time position, but running a part-time business as well. Plus, other things happened where, just personal things that just took a lot of my time. But I was still able to work around all those hours because it was an online course, and the flexibility is tremendous. I could stay at 6 o'clock in the morning if I wanted to, or late at night, or on the weekends. So it was excellent, and I found that flexibility really great. And the other thing that I was quite surprised about as a mature age student was that the actual grading of it, or the testing, it's not like going to university. Sometimes you'll sit an exam and pass or you fail, This is it's a great bridging if you do eventually want to go to university, but what happens is you study a module, you also get a tutor that will assist you with your course, and you can, once you've studied your modules, you do your assessment. And if you get a question or two wrong, that's fine. You can either redo that question or speak about those questions to your tutor. So you literally get 100% for every assessment, which is lovely. And I found that an easy way to study. So it was great.
Yeah.
Particularly since I hadn't studied for many years, and then to go back into study, it wasn't anywhere near as scary as I thought it would be.
Yeah, yeah. And how did you find the quality of the tutors and mentors were? Because I know with Fun to Study we try to align ourselves with colleges that are respected in the industry, that use trainers, that have a lot of industry experience. Did you find that was the case with you, with your course?
Absolutely. I came to respect my tutor very much. She was excellent, very professional in her own field as a counsellor herself, and we developed quite a strong relationship, and I also attended a few workshops that she created, and found them absolutely just a great resource and very helpful. And I felt it at any time that she was very approachable, and there were no issues there at all. It was really good.
Yeah, it's great to hear, because obviously that's what we want for our students, isn't it? Fun to Study. We want, it's the end result, really. And it's not about doing a course, it's about getting into a career. And so we want to give them the best opportunity to actually get that employment while they're studying the course, after they finish their course, to actually get into a position in their chosen career.
Absolutely. And I mean, my thoughts at that time was to go back and become self-employed in this case, and develop an online service. But the opportunities out there in this particular industry, there's some great opportunities. I think job outcome is extremely important when you're looking at this. And I know with Funded Study, of course, we have the work support program as well, which guarantees that we'll work with the student until they become employed. So I think all that support and the resources that Funded Study offer is great too.
Yeah, definitely. And something that the people watching this might not be aware is about vet fee help and how that can help them, because obviously a lot of people don't have the money to fund their education, they don't have the money to pay for it up front. So they have the government's vet fee help program that assists them.
Yes, exactly, and I didn't have the money up front, so I was happy to do the vet fee help funding. And it is a government-assisted loan fee. They pay for the course up front, but the reality is until I'm earning over $53,000, I don't need to start paying it back. And when I do, it's at 4%, which is about $42 a week. So it's quite affordable. It's not going to cause any financial strain.
Yeah. And because the government puts a one-off loading on it, like 20% loading on top of the course, it's not an interest you have to pay back. So your debt doesn't.
No, not worrying about blowing into $100,000 or anything like that.
A lot of peace of mind with that.
Yeah.
Great. Well, that's fantastic. Anything else you wanted to add, Michaela, before we finish today?
No, just that doing this diploma course, I think, was one of the greatest things I've done. I really, really enjoyed it. I grew as an individual. I think everything that I learned, all the different therapies that we studied, I use them every day, and I think it has a lot of impact on myself, but also people around me.
Yeah, right. Thank you, and thanks to everyone for watching. Really appreciate it.